looking at a training that my mentor did, and the training changed everything for me. The way I started, seeing life changed. I started looking at things differently. I did it on Zoom, but I know that Zoom most times, the reason I want to do it again is because most times on Zoom, when you think you are training people, it's ceiling you are training. They will face their phone on the ceiling. You are looking at the roof. Some people are turning amala in their kitchen, and you think you are doing training. They are not getting anything. That's why I want the people that I'm working with to get this thing, because if you get it, the way you look at life will be different. If you don't know where you are, you will not know why you need speed in your life. Are we getting it now? Because some of us don't know where we are. We just thought, what's my age? I still have time. But many of us not get time again. And that's why we are looking at a training called the cheat codes of life. Can we say the cheat codes of life? How many of us have done exam before and you thought you answered the question correctly? You read very well and you thought you answered the question correctly, only for the lecturer to mark you and you failed? How many of us have done it before? You thought you answered. So that means you can answer correctly, but you didn't answer the way the lecturer wanted. So many of us, we believe that we are doing life correctly, but we are not following the cheat codes of life. There are cheat codes of life, and we're going to be looking at some of them. There are 6 questions that life asks every human. How many questions? 6 questions. And you can't escape it. You cannot escape it. Life will ask you these questions, and if you cannot provide answers to them, even you will know that you failed that course. There are 6 questions, and we're going to look at them. If you know these questions, you will win in life. Because how well you answer these questions determines how well you do in life. If you cannot answer the questions correctly, then it will determine how well you do in life. Now, the reason why this training is very important is because if you know the questions, you can prepare and read to answer the questions. Am I correct? That's why most of the times when there is an exam, some people don't read the handout anymore. They go and read past questions and read to answer the past questions. So if you know the questions that life must ask you, you cannot escape these 6 questions. You cannot escape it. Life must ask you the questions. And how well you answer the questions determines how well you do in life. What we see most of the times is that we see that, some people are not really doing well. They are poor. They are struggling in life. But what we don't see is that these are people that have failed some of these questions I'm going to share with you. Because it's not possible you fail the questions and it will not show in your life. It's not possible. It will show. It will be very evident. In university, you can have carryover and nobody knows. Am I correct? Now, the problem today is that people tend to jump the questions. So when they struggle with one of the questions and they are unable to answer, they will jump and go and answer the next one. They will jump and go and answer the next one. And the moment you jump and answer another one, frustration will set in. At the end of the day, at the end of these questions, I'm going to show you why this business that we are doing is the biggest cheat code of life. That's the essence of this training. Why network marketing is the biggest cheat code of life. Because this business can give you speed to answer all of these questions at once. One goal, and you are answering all the questions. All of them. When I attended this training, I started looking at my life and I said, okay, no wonder. No wonder. And I'm sure some of you that attended, you will also say, okay, No wonder. Now let's look at the hierarchy needs of life. What do I call it? There are things that you can't escape. They are needs of life. And either you like it or not, you're going to have these needs. You're going to have these needs. They are hierarchy needs of life. Number one of the needs is what? The basic necessities of life. That's need one. Unfortunately, the larger percentage of people in the world today, they die answering this question. Question one, trying to provide the basic necessities of life. What are the basic necessities of life? Food, clothing, shelter, even having a car is a basic necessity of life. Being able to pay your rent, paying your children's school fee. These are basic necessities of life. Now the question is, how many people do you know that have died answering this question? That's question number one. Life must ask you a question that if you're able to answer that question, you'll be able to solve the basic necessities of life. A lot of people have worked their entire life and they are still unable to fulfill the need number one. Provide food for their family, clothing, shelter, children's school fee, fueling their car. That is even if they have a car. If you lack these things, you are what? You are a slave of life. This is question number one that life must ask you. Basic necessities of life. Whatever you're doing currently, how long? That's the question. How long? How many years more do you think you are? That if you don't do those things anymore, you don't have the energy to do them anymore. This question number one, you will not have carryover. That if you don't have the ability to walk again, basic necessities of life will not be a problem. You can provide food for your family 3 times in a day, they will eat fine. It's not going to be a problem. Clothing, they will wear good clothes. Shelter, house rent will not be a problem, even if you don't have your own house. But at least house rent, you are not going to be running everywhere, borrowing money everywhere. Children's school fee, fueling your car will not be a problem. How long will it take you? Or the question is, have you answered this one? Because that's question number one that life must ask you. That's question number one. And guess what? Look at this. If you spend 10 years of your life, can we read this together? 1, 2, 3, go.
Doing something out of it. It's not around and significance of life. People don't know this present. You have listed this years.
My mentor said if you spend 10 years of your life, you have worked 10 years. You have devoted 10 years of your life into doing something. And even after leaving that thing, 10 years after, if you don't do those things anymore, you still cannot answer the question number one. You have wasted those 10 years of your life. Those 10 years, they're a waste. If you are unable to answer the question number one, that means you have worked for 10 years, and after 10 years, you still cannot provide the basic necessities of life. Those 10 years, they're a waste. But let me shock you. Let's go more deeper. You must score the first question before what? You see that most of us are late now already. You see that you are late. You're already very late. Because after 35, if you have not solved the question number one, life will force you to go and answer question number 2. You can't say, I don't want to answer. It is a CBT. Do you know CBT? Once you are trying to attempt, there is a time frame that you must answer a particular question. If you're unable to answer the question, once the time is up, question number 2 will pop up. That's what life is doing. Life is the first CBT. Life will force you. Either you have answered this one or not. Once you clock 35, time is up. Life will force you to go and answer the second one. And I'll show you the second question now. You know, that's where some of us, the pressure will just naturally start coming. Our age is gone, oh, time is gone. Even your relatives, they start pushing you, time is gone, oh, you are getting old, oh, you have to move to the next question. Oh. So, notwithstanding, there's carryover in question number 1. Life will force you to answer the second one. And once you try to attempt the second question, frustration will come. Let me show you the second question. Need number 2. Safety needs or security. That's health and well-being. This is the point where even if you don't work anymore, you are safe and secured. That's question number 2. Security. The reason why you see a lot of people now people will tell you, any job, as long as it brings money, it's because question number 1 has not been answered. So safety and security is not even a problem. That's why you see people, they do the kind of job that can take their life, and they will say, it's because question number 1 has not been answered. Safety and security. It means if you don't work anymore, no matter what is happening in Nigeria, are you safe? Now, in 10 years, anything you have done for 10 years should help you to answer question number 1 and help you to answer the second question, which means you are safe. I was trying to look at, the investment opportunities, treasury bill, mutual funds, and all of these things. I started looking at them. If you have, for instance, if you have 1 billion naira in treasury bill, every month, 10 million naira that you do not work for will come into your account. Every month, oh. Either you come out of your house or not. Either you're on your bed or not. Your 1 billion is still safe or is there. Nothing is touching it. Are you getting it now? 10 million naira that you do not work for will come to you. That's why you see people that will tell you, if I don't work again for the rest of my life, I am free. That's the investment. Oh. So if you have 100 million in treasury bill, for instance, what's the 18% of 100 million? Calculate it. 18 million. Now 18 million divided by 12. That's how much? Let's say 1.5. That means if you have 100 million naira in mutual fund, 100 million, 1.5 million naira that you did not work for will come into your account every month. Now, if you can live within 1.5 million every month, you are financially free. Does it make sense now? That means there is security, food, accommodation. It's not going to be a problem. But life, you are supposed to have been able to achieve that in 10 years of doing something. Ṣẹ́ni tó ń gba salary, tí salary ẹ̀ tí ò bẹ délé, ló fẹ́ save 100 million. Are you seeing the problem now? So when you see wealthy people, that's what they do. They put money aside, put it in treasury bill, put it in mutual fund, and the money is paying them dividends every month. So you can sleep, you can be playing drafts. 1.5 million will come back to you every month. You can use the 1.5 million feeding, accommodation, school fee in a month. If your family can live within 1.5 million naira in a month, you are free. Do we understand now? So if you want more than 1.5, you want 3 million, that means you have 200 million naira in your investment account. And every month, 3 million naira will come to you. And you can live your life within 3 million. Your 200 million is still there. Your children's children will still meet the money. If you want, if you don't touch the 200 million, 3 million naira will come back to you every month. If you don't need up to 3 million, that means you have extra. Maybe 2 million is okay for you in a month. You can be compounding 1 million with the 200 million every month. So that means the money is compounding. That's why you see people that goes to filling station, they buy their fuel. They are not bothered. They are not checking how much is a liter now. They check. They don't check. They even tip. They give tip. But it's you that you consider your salary. Even when the guy is pressing the nostril, you are looking at the mouth. Teton. So te dada. So she in row. That's why you start checking. Because you are now calculating. If this guy cheats me again, with the amount I'm using to buy this thing, there's a problem. Is somebody getting it now? Now the question is, have you answered question number 1? Talk less of moving to question number 2. Start calculating your carryover. Because there's carryover in 1. And if you have carryover in 1, automatically there's carryover in the second question. Are we getting it now? Now, see where the problem is. Somebody who has carryover in 1, already have carryover in the second one, life will force you to go and answer question number 3. Let me show you question number 3. People do all manner of jobs and put themselves in harm's way for lack of security. But let's go to question number 3. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Question number 3. What is that? Read it very well now. Somebody who has carryover in 1, carryover in 2. Your village people will talk to you and say, you are getting old, oh, get married. Go and marry, oh. When you get married, money will come. Eh? They'll say 1 will chase 1,000. 2 will chase how many? 2,000. 2 will chase 10,000. The moment you get married, things will be perfect. And guess what? The person you want to get married, you are also the escape route for her from poverty. The person you want to get married to also want to get married so she can be out of poverty. I saw a lady that got married recently, and she tweeted. And what she wrote in their registry picture was that house rent wanted to choke her, and she decided to find somebody that can pay rent so that she will not pay rent. Now she got married, and then because the guy is already paying rent, she will not pay rent again. But this is you that they are quoting that Bible verse for. 1 will chase 1,000, 2 will chase 10,000. The second one that is supposed to help you chase, leg the pain am. Leg the pain am. You have failed question number 1. You can't even feed yourself. And they're already forcing you to go and get married. Because normally, there's a point you will get to in life that you must get married. Either you like it or not. You must get married. Except you want to waste your life. There's a point you get to. Life will force you to get married. And then you will not just get married though. You will invite downlines. You will invite downlines. You go get downlines. You go get downlines. If God go come help you, God will give you 3 at once. Baba better. Multiple license. Your downline will come with multiple license. And that's it. You can't feed yourself. You already have a partner. And then now you have multiple license holders and you have to call their contacts. You have to call their contacts. You see where the problem is now? Question number 3. This involves friendship, love, and belonging to a group. That's why today, marriage is very beautiful. But trust me, gather men, put them together, and say, would you love to remain married or unmarried? Most of them will tell you, I don't want to be married. That's why you see young people today don't want to get married, because they now understand it comes with responsibility. It comes with responsibility. I remember that particular food that my daughter was taking, Enfamil. I think right now, Enfamil is around 40-something thousand naira per. Now, she will take one can of Enfamil. Within 3 days, I think it's done. At a point where if inside our wardrobe, you will see Enfamil, empty bottle. That's question number 3. Life will force you to answer this question. Some of you are here now, some of my friends and brothers here. Life is already forcing you to answer this one. But you know, some of us are here, life is already pushing you to answer this one. And something is telling you now, if I answer this one, we'll figure life out. And you know, our parents that are sitting down here, they are using one eye now to look at us and say, look at these guys. You guys choose, you have to get married now. But during your time, mommy, during your time, you people know they subscribe on your phone. You people know they crave for waiting. Shawarma. Mommy, do you like shawarma? Mommy does not even eat. Can you see? Pizza. What about pizza, man? Pizza. She doesn't like it. Cold Stone. Can you see that? But right now, waiting these girls they crave for. Waiting that they crave for. Point and kill. That time, no Apple phone. Right now, they want to use iPhone 17 Pro Max. And you're the one that will buy. Right now, the moment you say, I love you, you have also accepted to pay bills. Automatically, house rent is due. Bone straight. You must buy bone straight. You must pay house rent. You must do so many things. There are problems already that you must solve. Just because you say, I love you. Very expensive word. My friend here, life wanted to force him to answer this one. And guess what? The girl ran away. The girl ran away. He shared his story recently and he said, my fiancé left me. I'm sorry for your experience. But it's because you are jumping the question. You jump the question. These things are serious, though. That's why you see today marriages, you know, are breaking. The biggest cause of broken homes today is poverty. It's poverty. It's poverty. Most of the things that leads to infidelity is also poverty. Most of the time. It's because you now have somebody that you thought can give you more. If there is enough, maybe. Life will force you, no matter how you try to dodge it. Life will force you, even though you have failed question number 1, you have failed question number 2, life must force you to answer this one. Your body will start craving love and attention, love, friendship, friendship. Your body will start craving respect. The Bible says a poor man does not even have respect in his own house. Are you seeing what we are talking about now? Even in your own house, you don't get respect. You dey go another person's house, come go bring another person. In your own life, in your own house, they despise you. And you now want to marry somebody and you want the person to respect you. You have failed question number 1 and 2. If you pass question number 1 and 2, automatically you get respect. Am I correct? It's important to know that money can't buy this one. Love and belonging. Even if you have money, money cannot help you to still solve this one. Any association or relationship you have, when you have money, 99% is not original. It's fake. It's fake. That's why even when you now later answer question 1 and 2, make sure that the relationships in your life now, keep them. They are the original relationship in your life. But you see, the relationship you now later attract, when you have money and security, 99% is fake. They are only attracted to the money you now have and the security and safety that you have. So you must build character that can keep relationship and attract good people to you. But even though you fail question number 1, number 2, and you have now moved to this one, life will still push you to answer the next one. Need number 4. What? Have you seen people that will say, is it because I don't have money, that's why people don't respect me? Have you seen it before? It's because they failed question number 1, 2, and they are now craving for this. Your body will start craving for recognition. They did not recognize me. They did not recognize me. He did not greet me very well. He did not call me brother. He did not call me brother. This is a necessary question of life that life must ask you. Recognition. Either you have money or not, you will get to that point that you will start craving recognition. That you built a house is not an evidence that you have passed question number 1 and 2. You can use loan and build a house. Is somebody getting me now? When you are free, people knows that you are free. People will know. They will know. Then need number 5. Need number 5. How many needs of life? 6. As we are going, how many of these questions have you passed? Let's continue. Maybe you go see the one where you don't pass, have you? Are you seeing the problem now? Either you like it or not, either you pass the first one, because I told you, you have to solve the least one before you move to the next one. If you don't solve the least and you move to the next, life will be more tougher. Things that you are not supposed to bother God for, you start bothering God. Some of the prayers that people pray in church, some people that pray so much in church, give them 10 million, many of their prayer points are gone. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Some of the prayer points will not be there anymore. Thank you, man. They will not even come to church again. Give some of them 10 million, you won't see them in church again. So that means the only reason they are bothering God is for poverty. Many of the prayer points in your life, they are not prayer points you should be praying. It's because there is no money. The hierarchy needs of life. Number 5 is what? Self-actualization. This is where you now become everything that you are capable of becoming. This is where you can follow your passion. Is somebody getting me now? If you have not answered question number 1 and 2 and you are following your passion, it's a waste of time. That's why I said recently, don't follow your passion. It's a waste of time. you will get to a point where you can follow your passion. That's why you see people that have answered question number 1, 2, 3, 4. When they get to number 5, that's when they now discover, I used to like basketball. They'll now go and join golf club. Ikoyi golf club. They're now playing golf, but they don't used to play before. Are you getting it now? You now start discovering the hobbies that you have. You now start seeing that, traveling is my hobby. Traveling from one country to another. This is at that point when you now become everything that God wants you to become. The ultimate version of yourself. And that's why the Diamond Project we're running, it's with a vision to do what? Helping people to become the ultimate version of themselves. Then last one, number 6, helping others become the ultimate version of themselves. So when you have now become everything that God wants you to become, that's when you can help other people. But you can't help other people when you yourself need help. Are we getting it now? You cannot. Now the question is, we have seen all the necessary questions, 6 questions that life must ask you. Number 1 is what? Number 2 is what? Number 3 is what? Love and belonging. Let's take it again. Number 1 is what? Basic necessities of life, which includes food, clothing, shelter, fueling your car, accommodation, and all of that. You should be able to solve it without headache. That's the first question that you must be able to solve. And you must be able to solve it at the age of what? 35. Somebody is laughing. At 35, you must have been able to answer that question. There's food in your house, non-stop. Your accommodation is not a problem. You can provide the basic needs of life for you and your family. Then number 2 is what? After 35, you are now considering safety. No matter what happens in Nigeria, me and my family, we are safe and secure. That's when, even if there is lockdown, we are safe and secure. And I told you, that's the point where you are locking down money. Where you have enough money locked down that brings profit back to you. At that point, you now have real estate and you are getting rental income. You are getting so much money from investments. Investment that doesn't take your energy and time. And I cited an example. Put 1 billion, 100 million. Have 100 million in treasury bill. Every month you are getting like 1.5 million. If 1.5 million is okay for you and your family, you are financially free. That's when you have security and safety. Because that means even if your leg cuts, even if they cut your leg, you know if you command for your house, 1.5 million naira will drop. Are you getting it now? Even if there is health challenge, 1.5 million naira will drop. Children's school fee will be sorted. Do not say it's because daddy is not feeling fine. Oh, daddy cannot go to work. That's why we can't pay school fee. Your children will now be running everywhere. Uncle, please help. God forbid. Somebody say God forbid. But you see, these things are not just a matter of God forbid. Once you see these things, you must become really aggressive in providing answers. Now that you have seen the questions that life is asking you now, do you think that what you are doing currently, let's say the last 10 years is a waste? Let's say you are just starting the original 10 years. Do you think what you are doing currently, that your shop, that your job, that your salary, 10 years from now, you would have answered these 6 questions. How many of us would have answered the question 10 years from now in what you are doing currently? Number 1 way to solve all of those questions. Now, I don't care if your time is gone. I don't care. I don't care if life has forced you to answer another one. I don't care. But there's a way you can go back. Control waiting. When you want to go back. Control Z, Abby. Thank you. There's a way life can give you the chance to press Control Z and you answer that question correctly, even though time is gone. And number 1 way to do that is to find a vision bigger than yourself and be a part of it. A wasted life is a life without vision. No vision, no purpose. Vision is very powerful. And I've come to understand that when God gives a vision, provision follows. So anyone that you see that lacks provision in this life, go and look at it. It is a sign that you are not under a vision. If you are under a vision, there's provision. There's provision. Many of us don't know how powerful God is. We don't know. I know I cited an example. I've shared this a lot of times. Please come. What's your name? Dorcas. So if I send Dorcas, if I say there is something I want Dorcas to go and do for me in Abuja, and I say, Dorcas, you're going to Abuja tomorrow, will you bother about transport fare? Why? Because you know I will give transport fare. What about accommodation if you can't come back? Same thing, accommodation. What about feeding? The same thing. So you know that money is not a problem. All you have to do is just carry your, passports, and then you go. Cause she will not even go by road. I'll not allow. Yes, now she'll go to Ikeja, board a flight, and then she goes. Hotel, accommodation, feeding, everything is sorted. Because I know it's because I can't go. That's why I'm sending her. If I want to go to Abuja, will I go by road? Never. Are you getting it now? How much more God? Whatever vision you have, subject it under this vision. Whatever vision you have, subject it under this vision. Let it be a subset of this vision. It's like hopping into an aircraft that carries everything. The Bible says without vision, the people does what? They perish. That's how powerful vision is. Without vision, the people perish. So if you don't want to perish, what do? Have vision. Have vision. If you want to solve those questions, number 1 cheat code of life is vision. Number 2, embrace an identity. Somebody say embrace an identity. Don't be neither hot nor cold. Once you grab a vision, let people know that this is what you are using your life to run. You embrace an identity. You embrace an identity. You are in this business, come all in. Because this business, in another 3 years, you will answer almost all of those questions. 3 years from now. But you will not answer the question if you are neither here nor there. You will not. You are just passing time. You are just passing time. But if you want to answer the question, you come all in. Don't be neither hot or cold. Let people know you for something bigger than you. If you ask me, what do I want now? What do I want? Is there something I'm looking at getting and I want? I'll tell you, I want to open more offices. I want to open more offices. Expansion. It's not shoe, it's not car, not all of those things anymore. I want to have more offices. Let me raise more people. Let the vision consume you. That's how to answer those questions. If I raise more people, will I be more free financially? Yes. Yes. But instead of now using my money to do expansion, open more offices, and I'll say, let me buy another car. How many cars can I drive at a time? But you see people that have not embraced an identity. If you see their cravings, you'll be wondering, what are you craving for? I want to buy hair. There's this trending shoe. That's their cravings. And then you will just naturally know how far they can go. Because through your cravings, I will tell you how far you can go. Show me your cravings, I'll tell you where you are going. Show me your cravings, I'll tell you where you are going. Ask me for my cravings, I'll tell you, I need to expand. We're already wasting time. We're wasting time. We need to take locations, communities. As we are doing meeting here, let the meeting be going on in 100 different centers. 100 centers, leaders everywhere. That 5 years from now, when we are doing our retreat, we're using National Stadium. We're using stadium because there is no hall that can accommodate us again. That's my cravings. That's my cravings. That when we are doing our retreat, it's National Stadium. Because there's no hall that can accommodate us. Last year, we filled a hall of over 1,000 persons. We're struggling with seats. How many of you were there? We're struggling with seats. 1,000 persons. So that means when we are doing Empower 2026, we must have a hall that can fill at least 3,000 persons. That's my cravings. Show me your cravings, and I'll tell you where you are going. Do people in your community know you with this business? If the answer is no, you have not started. They must know. They must use the name to call you and say, Mama Millionaire. Yes, now, Mama Millionaire. If they started calling you like that, don't mind that you have not started making the money. You know, I saw a video from Pastor Phillips, this morning. And it got me thinking. Anytime you make a fresh decision to work something out, to hold on to God, the devil will come and test that your decision. When you are trusting God that your sickness is gone, that's when the symptoms of the sickness will now be more stronger. The headache that you thought was gone, the headache will be more stronger than before. Will start eating you so that you can denounce that your conviction and say, no, ó ṣe wá jẹ́gbà tí mo sọ pé mi ò sin èṣù mọ́ ẹ̀ lórí wá ń fọ́ mi. The moment you say that, the headache will remain permanent. But the moment you understand that this is devil trying to test my conviction, you start speaking in tongue. You start speaking in tongue. You confront it and say, no, this thing is gone. It's gone. Permanently, it's gone. And just give it 1 hour, it's gone truly. Because the devil is not that powerful. So the moment you make up your mind and say this business must work, that's when you recommend contacts and they will not show up. That's when they will not show up. The devil is just trying to get you out. The devil is telling you, now that you have not gotten results, will you still stay? Something will tell you, leave. Why are you wasting your time? It's the devil. The result is just behind the door. But it's because you are not seeing it. Some of us, that's what you are going through now. The devil knows that this business will turn everything around for you, but it will come and test you. It will test you. You recommend every contact, nobody will come. Nobody will come. When the devil is now gone, you see what will happen? You will not recommend. They are the one that will now come to you and say, what's that thing? People you have sent messages to that did not show up. And I say, what's that thing you are doing? Say, I sent messages, I did not see it. Oh, okay, I'm coming. They will now come and pay. How many of you have experienced that before? You see? They will now come and pay. And that's why I used to tell people that people who don't have any other option are the ones that succeed faster in this business. Because there is no other option. Is either I die here or I succeed here. They know they go anywhere. No certificate, nothing. If you have certificate, you're a master's degree holder. You are a PhD, you get HIV, get all of those things. Now, why do they look for job? But see, those of us that have decided not to collect the certificate, we not they go anywhere. We know. Say, we know they go. So this thing must work. It must work. So when the devil see your determination, say, devil will just go. I'm telling you. The devil will just go. I'm telling you. But you now, as the devil is trying you, you're already considering, that might shop. Shall we not go and get this job? Bye. Yeah, my fillet is part-time. The devil already know. Okay, we are each other. Each other. Let people know you for something bigger than yourself. Let people know you. You can't see people that are making good money in this business. You must know that this is what they are doing. These are the things to spend when you find a vision and you sell yourself to the vision. You must spend these things: your time, your money, your energy, your ego. Ladies and gentlemen, are we blessed today?